especially when it's circling. And now we're live. Can you flip it? There we go.
Figure it out, dagnabbit. Hey, everybody.
Camera's good. Let's adjust it this way. There we go. All right. You are live and adjusted and everything.
I'm pulling this up, so if you're saying something at the moment, I can't see you because the camera's backward. I'm pulling it up on my tablet.
There wasn't nobody in here when I walked over here, but that could change.
Well, when people watch the playback, too, it's kind of like, what is going on?
Me, that's what's going on, like always.
Lord help us all. Turn down the volume. There are now 3 people watching. I'm almost got the chat pulled up, you guys. Okay. Well, I'm trying to. Y'all, it's telling me to subscribe.
You already said to yourself? How dare you?
Lord help us all. I'm trying to figure out how to pull up chat, and it's not pulling it up for me, you guys. Can you pull it up on your phone to see if they can even hear me, please? Yep. Can y'all hear me? I'm working this out, y'all. It's letting me open it. I can see.
There we go.
I can see it. It's letting me open it, but
Built
it's not.
on the Rocks here. Sugar Creek's here.
Hey, Gary. Hey, Sugar Creek.
Built on the Rocks collected an egg today. And Sugar Creek says, here you find. And so does Built on the Rocks.
Seriously, y'all, on my tablet, it is not letting me pull up the live chat. It'll let me make a comment on the comments.
Quinoa Songs and Miss Allie's here.
It's quinoa for the millionth time. It's quinoa.
You know I can't read.
Hey, Allie. Hey, quinoa. How are y'all? Well,
if you want chat right there, it's right there.
I guess I got to borrow Andy's phone, y'all, and he won't be able to see chat, so if you want to say something to him, you're going to have to say it to me. That's all I can tell you. Hi, everybody. Can y'all hear me okay?
Sure, Creek and Built on the Rocks.
Awesome. Good. There's actually a fire going. I know y'all can't see it. It's right there, but you might occasionally get the smoke from it. I think you can see the smoke down in that bottom corner right there.
Oh, my video is going to lag a whole lot, so the chat will keep up, but don't trust that video part.
Hey, Dale. Dale's here.
Hey, Dale.
No, I said hi to Allie and hi to Quinoa. Hello to both of you. You can hear the fire? That's awesome. Oh, I'm getting smoked out at the moment. Sorry, y'all.
Well, you know what
the wind is going to do that.
You know what they say, smoke bothers beauty.
Can y'all hear him? Yep, you can see the smoke for sure. Allie, I love you. If you couldn't hear him, I said I'm getting the smoke all at me. And if you couldn't hear him, what he said was, that's because smoke follows beauty. Tim! Tim's World is here.
Hey, Tim.
Are we ready for the cold front tonight?
Yes, sir.
We got a good fire. I'm thinking, boy, that one piece burned quick, didn't it?
Which one piece?
The one that had all the knots in it?
Oh, no, it's still there. It finally came apart.
Oh, okay.
The piece of monkey wood sitting on top of it.
Gotcha.
And half burnt too before.
Gotcha. So, yeah, Sugar Creek we are. Hey, Charlie, how are you, babe? I haven't seen you in a while. How's Molly?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's supposed to go down, well, a cold front for us. For those of us that are in the north, my northern friends, we're going all the way down to 28 tonight, which is not much for y'all, but for us, that's pretty chilly. But it's still not as cold as it normally would be this time of year. It's kind of been seasonably strange. Our high today was only 59, I think. But it's been an absolutely gorgeous day, and I've actually had shorts and short sleeves on all day till we came out here to do this. I went ahead and put on my sweats and sweater because I know sitting out here in the breeze and the sun's starting to go down a little, it's going to get a little chilly. So even with the fire going, but it's pretty cool. It's too dry for Kiri. She's in Texas. I can't have the fires yet.
Ash is going to end up over there with you.
Ash is always over here with me. Ash loves me.
He got on top of me just to cross.
Dale says it's the new name. Dale Stark used to be Nintendo 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, Quinoa, we're usually pretty close until it gets to the heart of winter. Then you guys get way colder than we do. Sugar Creek planted some bulbs today. Cool. What kind of bulbs did you plant?
Probably a couple 40 watts, some 60 watts, maybe some 30 watts.
We do have a cat, Quinoa. It's Ash Cat. I'm sure at some point he's going to come over here wanting in my lap because he usually does. Tim's making ribs for supper. Charlie, we're doing good. Andy's been out of the hospital for a little over 3 weeks now and still going strong, which we are beyond blessed and grateful for. He does go back to see the gastroenterologist.
Call it what it is, it's the gut doctor.
He goes to the GI doctor on the 16th of December. They'll probably run another CAT scan, check his inside, see how it's doing, but that's when they'll make the decision on whether he's going to have one more surgery. And on the one hand, I don't like to see him going through surgeries, but on the other hand, the stents are a temporary fix, and if they take them out and then we end up right back where we were, I don't want that. So we're definitely considering that while the surgery is a major surgery, it would be a permanent fix and keep him out of the hospital. He'd have a considerate healing process and all that recovery time, 6 to 8 weeks, because it's a pretty major surgery, but it would be a permanent fix and he wouldn't have to go back again.
I'm hoping I say I'm good and I just take it.
Ooh, Brendan, pollinators, so some pretty flowers. Quinoa says, isn't that lovely? A cat and a bunch of dogs. We
And
currently, on our property here, we have 3 dogs, a cat, and 4, 5, 6, 7 hens and 2 roosters.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mama next door has 2 dogs and 4, 5, 6, 7 cats.
She's about to have more cats.
Yeah, it looks like one of them's pregnant again.
I told her keep her away from Ash.
Mike says, Andy, please stop smoking. It's not good for your health.
That's the only thing I got left.
Thank you, Charlie.
One thing at a time.
Kelly's here. Hi, sis. Sugar Creek's at the laundromat.
That's always fun.
She doesn't remember the names of the bulbs, but they're purple and pretty. Pollinators, so flowers. Hey, Rosanna, how are you? Quinoa says, now she's singing Hope on Down Without a Farm.
Oh, you just wait if it was up to me, I'd already have a couple of donkeys and a few other things already, too.
Isn't that annoying, Carrie? Carrie said earlier this morning she was working outside. She left a pair of gloves in the garden wagon, and she just spent an hour looking for one glove, finally found it on the ground. You need prayers, Kelly? What do you need prayers for? Obviously, you can have them for anything, but what is going on? Right, Tim? That's kind of mine. Mine and my Sprite Zeros, but would you mind getting my root beer out of the truck for me?
You want the cup?
Bring the cup in the bottle. I can top the cup back off, please. Yep. Thank you. Oh, I got you, Kelly. Yeah, we'll leave that as an unspoken request, but for you the guys that are in here, and I know we have a lot of prayer warriors in here, Kelly just has something that I'm not going to talk about it. She doesn't want to talk about it publicly, but if y'all just remember her in her prayers, We would all appreciate it. I'm gonna give Andy this for just a second so I can fix my drink, okay? So y'all talk to Andy for a second.
It's just the comments, not the video.
I can still talk to you, I just can't read your comments. But I need my drink. I'm having a rare caffeinated soda. Those of you that know me know that I drink Sprite Zero. But I stopped today because we were both dying of thirst. And the little store we stopped at didn't have any Sprite Zero, and they didn't have any Mellow Yellow Zero, and they didn't have any 7-Up, Diet 7-Up. They didn't have nothing except for Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, neither one of which I like. I like the Zeros, but not the Diets. Or they had Diet A&W root beer, so we went with root beer.
Charlie Gordon's here. He said, "Hey Andy." So hey Charlie.
That fire's a little warm.
Mike Lowry said, "Can he bring the marshmallows?"
Actually, there are. Funny you should mention that, Mike. In the truck, there is a box of graham crackers, some chocolate bars, and marshmallows that we thought. And then later we would be doing some s'mores, but we had lunch not too long ago, kind of a late lunch, so we're still kind of full at the moment. Here, you want to trade? You can throw that in the fire, and I'll take the phone back. I like putting bottles in the fire in here and go, psh. Grizz! Yeah, I can drink the Pepsi Zero. Allie, don't be picking on Grizz. Now be nice. Yes, Kevin did tag me, and I got to do that either this afternoon or in the morning. We'll do that for sure on the 40 questions, so y'all can be watching for that. Kelly did hers this morning. Some interesting answers if you really want to get to know Kelly and her husband better. You can go over to Kelly's channel. That's Life of Millwife.
I seen that. I was like, aha, she got tagged. I'm going to let her know right now.
Yes, you are, Charlie. That fire's a little warm.
That's usually what fires tend to
I might have to back my chair up a little bit, y'all.
Imagine that fire being hot.
Well, usually, Tim, clear soda, I mean, Sprite Zero is pretty much what I drink, that or iced tea. That's pretty much what I drink. But I don't like the bottled, like, peak tea that you buy in the bottles. I don't like it. It's just not, I like fresh brewed tea. I don't like the bottled stuff. So, it's a Sprite Zero. If I don't have it, I can deal with a Diet 7-Up or something like that. But this little store just didn't have much of nothing. So, I got the A&W Diet Root Beer, but...
How come you get a beer, but I don't?
You can have a root beer. You just can't have a regular beer.
So I want a regular beer.
Yeah, I bet so. That move was... It is hard, and to get everything reestablished, because where you were at, you had your established beds, and your rotations were down. You knew what was where, and everything worked. So I can imagine moving and setting up all new stuff and trying to make decisions and determinations. Yeah, that's got to be tough, honey. You'll get it, though. I have faith in you. I have complete faith in you. So is the chat keeping up? I know the video on his phone is lagging, but that's just standard for us when it comes to live streams.
Chat always keeps up.
But chat usually keeps up, so y'all tell me if I'm getting way off, okay?
Usually, well, every time I've done it, chat keeps up perfectly. My phone is just the video lags.
So if they say, did you see that? You gotta wait a while to see it.
No, usually the chat is what you call it? Maybe like a second or two delayed, but not bad. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It stays pretty.
Well, apparently nobody's talking at the moment, so. I just don't know if Lee is. Apparently not. So, Grizz, I kind of stole your title, I think, and I didn't realize it till after I hit go with the Fireside Chat, because that's usually one of your things, but I'm sorry if I stole your title, but it's just what popped in my head. I guess it's just, following your perfect examples. That's what it is, Bubba.
Gonna have to get her, Grizz. Gonna have to get her.
You better be careful. Grizz's gonna get mad at you. He's threatening to give me away to somebody else.
It won't work.
It won't work. Probably not, but you know.
I mean, do I really look worried?
I do not know how to say this. Muhammad Sate Text. I'm so sorry if I am destroying your name. Please forgive me. But hello from Turkey. Hello there.
I'll say, hey, y'all. I ain't even going to try because I will put you.
I am by the fire. Well, thank you, Bubba. Very gracious of you. So what's everybody else doing today?
Couldn't I hear the new chicken talking to dog chickens?
We have dueling roosters, you guys, with the new ones talking to the old ones, talking back and forth. And last night they were teaching my bodog how to crow.
That was funny.
It was, y'all, I'm just not kidding you. We were outside, and one of the roosters would go off, the other rooster would go off, and then Bo would do it. And we were like, really?
He was trying to actually crow, too. He wasn't even barking or howling.
It was funny. No, that's Bo. Baby girl's in the camper over there. Allie wants to put up Christmas lights.
Not until after Thanksgiving, Miss Addie. You can't the day after Thanksgiving.
I really don't know how to pronounce your name, so I need to figure out something I can call you to address you. Muhammad is what comes to my brain, but if that's not right, please feel free to correct me. I don't want to just upset your name. Kevin! Kevin says, funny how Turkey finds the both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Again, was between students. Yesterday, Kiri drove downtown to buy hay. The feed store employee informed me that I had a flat tire. Again? He gave me air so I could make it to Ray's garage. Tire's toast. It's got a large cut. Now I'm driving on my spare. Girl, you're having a time with tires, honey.
Quit cutting tires.
Brody, here's Bo whining. I'm almost saying the end of the phone. I'm not going to read that one out loud, but look at Chris's comment.
They say you can make some money doing that now.
Oh. Would you quit whining, please, sir? I know, I love you too. Go talk to the chickens. What? Don't look at me like that. Y'all should see him. He's looking at me like, what are you talking about, woman? I want out there. That's what he wants, but he would chase the cat. Hey, Texas Little Star. Hi, darling. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you, sweetheart?
Ash don't exactly help it none neither. He sits there and taunts him.
Yep, Ash does. That's for sure.
I seen him a little bit earlier sitting on top of the dog food tote, just sitting there looking at Bo.
Yep. Oh, Allison just got here. Hi, Allison. Is your car in the garage now? And it is nice and toasty. It was, I think our high was 60 today. It's probably about 57 or so right about now. Callie says to tell you, Andy, Brody had a fried egg with us for breakfast.
Now I need this burrito for supper.
Oh, Little Star, I'm so sorry for that. Please, darling, my absolute condolences. Texas Little Star, her wife passed away on October 12th.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry to hear that, darling. You know I'm always here. You can always catch me on Facebook. I'm always here if you just need to talk, sweetheart. I'm so sorry to hear that. Chris says, no nudity or strong language. It's just so stupid. It should be X-rated. The freezer's in the way. Well, you're making progress. And Cotton is over there. If you hear that rumbling, Cotton's playing. Apparently, Cotton got a hold of an old 5-gallon bucket, and it's now about probably, 2.5 gallons? Because he keeps chewing on it and breaking off pieces and throwing it around. It's his favorite toy, is a 5-gallon bucket.
Hey, he loves toting it around the yard.
He does. He carries it all over the place. He's
still got that squeaky, too, and it still squeaks.
That's true. Did you ever get to know Texas Little Star? She used to be on my lives a lot. We used to be in lives together a lot.
Name sounds familiar at least.
Just really sorry to hear that, darling. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You got it, Allison. You'll get there. You will. That's the new rooster, y'all. And you have to watch. When did you say it was coming out?
Probably Saturday.
Saturday, y'all watch Andy's channel and he'll show you the new ones over there. And tell you the story of how they came about. Y'all, I feel like I'm a flat blob. I'm looking at this picture on this live stream and I feel like I'm like this big around. I don't know if I actually am that way. I don't think I'm quite as big as I look in this thing. But maybe I should quit looking at me and I'll just keep looking at comments. Y'all talk to me so I have something else to look at.
Talk.
I think he's putting a little more wood on the fire.
Hey, I'm a firebug. You ain't learned this by now?
I will, sis. I'll send you one. And I got to get... Joan and I are going shopping, Kelly, probably later this week. And we're going to do some of the Thanksgiving stuff we need and all that. And y'all, I'm going to try my hand at crafting for the first time in my whole life. I'm going to do a video of that. We're going to do it over at Joan's house, which is Andy's mama. I've never done crafts in my whole life, but we're going to try doing some ornaments, some like acrylic painted ornaments, and some glitter ornaments, and maybe some little snowmen thingies. I don't know, but we're going to try to get a little crafty. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm going to try.
Oh, with Mama, you about to.
Chris says, by the way, I'm having 1,000 subscriber giveaway on one of my channels. If y'all can find the channel, you can enter. I'm giving away a roll of toilet paper.
You sure? That's an expensive commodity these days, Chris.
Right? Allison, that's awesome. Allison says she lost 33 pounds in 2 months.
That's cool. I lost about that much too, but not the right way.
Kelly, you know I'll be calling you beforehand and going, okay, what the hell do I do now? I have been watching some videos and different stuff. So, and the one, there seems to be 2 options of things to coat the inside, and I don't know which is best. One of them was said to use, like for the glitter ones, to use just a little bit of hairspray and it would make the inside sticky. And the other one was Minwax Poly something or other. I don't remember. Y'all help me out.
You can play with hairspray and the lighter. It's really cool.
We are not playing with hairspray and a lighter while I'm doing crafts with your mama. I don't need to burn down her trailer.
Okay, WD-40 works the same way.
Anyway.
I got WD-40 in the truck.
Cornbread's here.
Cornbread.
So, I don't... Obviously, hairspray sounds the neatest to me because I can get that little liquid hairspray at the dang Dollar Tree. It's pretty cheap. But then I was told that I'd get better coverage of the glitter if I use this other Minwax Poly something or other. I don't know what it's called. I have to go back and look. But I don't know. And then I saw these really cute things that looked pretty simple made with Dollar Tree socks and rice and made little snowmen out of them. And that looked pretty easy. That's the key, y'all. It's going to have to be pretty darn easy for me because I'm not a crafty kind of person. But...
Oh, you just put Mama on it. She'll hook you right up.
And the reason you hear Bo whining at the moment is because Ash is walking this far out of Bo's reach.
Oh, yeah, he's sitting there taunting him.
And then he
Like
taunts
always.
him.
He was sitting on top of the dog food bucket earlier.
Okay, what's up the street? Now he's looking up the driveway.
Nothing that I think.
I don't know, y'all. What do you think?
It ain't nothing too important. It's not a cat, Ash. It's cotton and barking neighbors.
Oh, and I saw this really cute idea, you guys.
Ash is after her mouth or something over here.
Yep. I am going to see if I can make this one, maybe not on this video, but soon. Where they use, you know, the wooden wall plaques that you can get at Dollar Tree? She used those, and then she used some of the Zynga blocks, and she put them all, ended up gluing them together and using tongue depressors to hold all the slats together and painted them and whatever and decorated them. She made a stovetop cover for her stove. It covers the burners and all. Cutest thing I've ever seen. It's Kelly Barstow is her name. Kelly Barstow. Y'all look her up on YouTube if you're a craft people. She does some of the cutest DIY stuff. That is actually Andy's mama and daddy pulling in. I'm not sure why, but they're both here. It says, let me catch up. I just got a whole bunch of chats popped up all at one time. See what I'm saying? It's like weird. Okay. Tell a scary story by the fireside. If it ever gets out. Doing a loving leftovers. Yep, I love those ones. Bo sees his parents, and that's what he's whining about. That would be cool, Grizz. Hey, Alan, how are you, darling? Joan and Ricky just walked in the driveway. Yeah, that's what he says, Alan. He says his is going to be the next one to make it 1,000,000 miles. That's what he's determined to do. I'd show you, Alan, but you see the van up there, but Joan and Ricky were there. Baking with leftover holiday candy is really easy to do, Quinoa. Kelly and I can probably both help you with that. I've done lots of them. You follow Kelly Barlow? Yeah, I love her stuff. She does the cutest crafts. Now, I will tell you, and if I'm real honest, I typically skip her intros because she can talk for 3 minutes about how stinking cute this stinking thing is and it would drive me nuts. Just, look, tell me what you're going to make and get to it. That's just me. It's the way I am. So I typically tend to skip her first 2-3 minutes of intros. But once she gets into the actual craft of it, you guys, she really does, in her words, stinking cute. She really does some really pretty stuff. And most of it is Dollar Tree items, a little bit from Michael's and stuff, Walmart, but most of it's Dollar Tree. She does some really cute stuff. Awesome. Specialty tea made from foraged ingredients back in the beginning of October. That's awesome. Your Uncle Alan's here.
Hey, Alan.
I don't know if you heard him. He's over there tending the fire, Alan, but he said, hey. Yeah, that's me, and I'm bad about that, y'all. I'm just really bad about that. I love you, but, okay, I'm a little warm in my sweater, so I'm going to hand him the phone again for just a second. What did you do that everybody was saying, Andy, stop that?
Nothing.
What did you do? I can go back and watch the video.
Freaking glad to.
Y'all, what is he doing?
I'm sitting right here. I ain't doing nothing.
You are now. I got to get the video to catch up. Anyway. Hey, KJ. Hi there. How are you, sweetie? Okay. Chris says he's not telling on you.
Thank you, Chris. At least I can count on somebody.
You do. Let me see if I can get him to come over here.
Boy,
Allie's a tattletale. Allie, what did he do? Hold on, I'm going to hand you the phone. I need to take my sweater off. I'm getting a little warm. Yeah, I'll see if I can get Ash to come over here. Ash.
Miss Allie, you can tell on herself.
Come here, baby. Come here. Come on. This is the cat you guys
Built
keep hearing.
on a rock. My dog does that all the time, too.
This is Ash. For those of y'all that don't know the history behind Ash, he was actually a neighbor's cat, and as a kitten, there was a chair similar to this one out down by their house. There was a fire going, just similar to what we're doing now. What? We'll turn this way. Okay, there you go. You say hi to everybody? This one and another cat, Simba, were sitting curled up in a chair like this. Like I said, they were small. They were still kittens. And Andy and a couple of guys were all working on the brake light switch on my car, and the girls were doing other stuff, and we just had the fire going. Everybody was kind of going back and forth. And all of a sudden, one of the boards in the fire had broke through, and, as can sometimes happen if it's a longer board, and it flipped, and just so happened that none of us were there to catch it. Well, the board flipped over, landed in the chair on top of the cats, and set both cats on fire. I mean, literally, you heard this, both horrific screams, and one cat went that way, one cat that way, running through the woods. And fortunately, had it been raining recently, everything was nice and wet, because that would have been just a disaster. But Ash had some pretty severe burns to his coat and stuff, and the tips of his ears were singed off. That's why they're rounded. Like normal cats' ears are pointed. His are totally rounded. The fire singed him off completely. And he had big streams like this in his coat where it was just missing, like, grooves. And his tail was singed. But he actually healed. We brought him home, and he stayed with Mama for a couple of days where he could put him, isolate him. And then we brought him over here, and he's just kind of been our baby kitty. He's actually Andy's cat, but he's healed really nice. And you would think that a cat who's been set on fire would be scared of fires, and you see him. He's perfectly relaxed right here by this fire. We don't get it, but
He even like trying to help me build the fires.
he does. He originally got his name Ash because he would love to play in the ash barrel. After we had a fire, he would go play in the ashes, and that's how he got his name. And then he got set on fire. And the other cat was okay as well. The other cat survived. And unfortunately, 2 days ago was hit by a car and did not survive it. Andy had to finish that off.
Yeah, it broke its spine and had a lot of internal bleeding.
Yeah, we knew the spine was broken because the back legs weren't moving at all, and you could move him around, and he wasn't crying. He was as calm as could be. He wasn't crying. He wasn't making any. And then there was some clear gel fluid, looking at stuff that we're pretty sure was the spinal fluid, and it broke his spine. And we knew he had some internal bleeding and all that, so. And Andy ended up taking care of that for them, for the neighbors, because they weren't capable at it. And those of you who have pets, you can understand that. So Andy took the kitty cat for a ride and sent her over the rainbow, and then disposed of the baby, or not disposed of, took care of him and put her to rest, or him. That was a boy, wasn't he? Mm-hmm. Yeah, put him to rest. So, but he did survive the fire. He just unfortunately was hit by a car recently. Let me see if I can get Andy to take Ash, although Ash would love to stay here with me because since he was a baby kitty, I have been his favorite person in the world.
Come back over under you,
but I can't read chat and hold him too.
Ash, come here.
So see, I've already clicked off my thing and minimized it. Yeah, you want to go see Daddy?
Come here.
You want to go see Daddy?
Come on. Come on.
Oh, sorry, baby. Got him?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that, y'all.
I know Ash. Poor Ash. Yeah, I know. He's going to be nice to her, and she's just going to throw you all over the place, try to drop you on the ground.
All right, Sugar Creek. Love you, sweetheart.
Threaten to make you Chinese Kung Pao chicken. I know.
And I cannot say your name because I cannot pronounce your name, just so you know.
Poor Ash cat.
I love Christmas music, too. I got to go back and catch up on chat, y'all. Carrie, Bo did that to me last night. Oh, my gosh. Drove me nuts. And he would come sit. I'm sitting on the bed, and he would come sit right there and just whine at me like, what do you want? You have food in your bowl. You have your water. You just went out to go potty. What do you want? It's 29 degrees outside. I'm not going out there. Get up here and lay down. So he'd get up there and he'd lay down for 5 minutes, and he'd get up and face the floor again. Drove me nuts.
Why do you think you hear me in the morning hollering for baby to hurry up outside?
I do love Christmas songs, y'all, but it's too early for Christmas songs. Iron Dog.
You know what it's never too early for?
What?
Baby shark do 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 baby shark do 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 baby
It is
shark
hard.
do do
And
do
it
do
is hard,
baby
Carrie.
shark.
Would you shush? That is a horrible song. Whoever invented that song needs to be hunted down and shot.
It's never too early for the baby shark.
You know how you hate Christmas music? Every time you sing that stupid
I
song,
don't,
I'm gonna
I
start
don't,
singing a Christmas
I
song.
don't hate Christmas music. I just think Christmas music should be played on Christmas, not starting in April.
Well, Kel, you know, there are rarely times that I disagree with Kevin, but this is one of them. There is a time that it is too early to think about Christmas. We have not gotten through Thanksgiving. I would like to observe all of the holidays for their own wonderful makings as they are and not just get bypassed over for Christmas.
And like the Walmart taking over my grilling section in April because it's already putting out Christmas stuff.
You got it, Alan. We need to get the day after Thanksgiving. You can do all you want. I'm happy with it. I'm probably going to be over there helping Joan and Ricky decorate at their house, and we'll probably put up a few lights here. It is too, Kevin. It is too dang early for Christmas anything. Y'all already had your Thanksgiving, and I get it for you guys, but here in the States, it's not Thanksgiving yet. So, but for you guys, it's okay, Kevin. You can have Christmas at your house right now because y'all have had your Thanksgiving. Ain't that right?
Mm-hmm.
See, even Andy agrees. That's true, Cornbread. The real meaning of it. Grid says, I hate to disappoint y'all, but I bagged Santa last year, putting an end to Christmas once and for all.
Thank you, Chris.
Allie, you cannot wear white after Labor Day. What is wrong with you, woman? You rebel.
I do.
I wear it all year long. I don't really care. Well, I'm going to say this for y'all because I don't really care what other people think. I am not bypassing my family traditions because of this stupid virus. I'm just not. You can't tell me that I can't sit down for a Thanksgiving meal with his parents. You just can't. If I were home in Texas, I'd be having dinner with my mother. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry, but no. Quinoa says, March 25th, I put on my red and green clothes and started singing I'm Dreaming of a Zoom Christmas. Charlie and them aren't decorating this year. I know, right? It's like, what is up with that? She hasn't put them up yet, Alan. She's been talking about it. And we are going to be doing some crafts this week that she's going to help me with. So we're going to kind of start some crafting. But she did say she's waiting till the day after Thanksgiving to actually get the tree and all that up. But she started kind of preparing and figuring out what she wants. What the heck was that all about?
Rooster was getting some.
Did you really need to say it like that on my live stream?
You asked.
Men have no tact. I'm just none. You could have phrased that a little bit nicer on a live stream, babe. And yet, we love them. Chris says, America is overpopulated, refuse to wear a mask.
I say we just take the warning labels off of everything and let, nature take its course.
That's what I said, AK.
Like the whole don't drink contents of your car battery and do not swallow the fish hooks. Just take all the warning labels off.
Hi, Sky. I believe that, Allie. Although I don't do the actual turkey breast myself, I do the whole turkey because I don't like the white meat, the breast meat on turkeys and stuff, and chickens. It tends to be dry, and I prefer the legs and thighs and that, except for wings, which are technically white meat, but the wing is one of my favorite pieces. And it's technically a white meat, but it still doesn't, you know what I mean? Kiri says, Sunday at church, I spent an hour with 2 4-year-old girls. Asked them what the next holiday was. I was told Christmas. So I tried to talk about Thanksgiving and being thankful. Yeah, it's just really sad that,
Walmart started before Halloween
crazy.
On Christmas stuff.
It's just crazy. Apparently Ash doesn't mind so good.
Well, we don't mind mice and rats.
That's true.
snakes and everything. So
Charlie says, I will not wear a mask in public. Massachusetts governor says it's a $500 fine if you don't obey. I'll give him my bank card. It might bounce, but you'll give it to him, right, Charlie? At least mine would. All right, Cornbread. Have a good day, darling. Love you. Little Stars, have a good day, sweetheart. Again, I will be keeping you in my prayers, darling. I love you. It's good to see you. Okay, Kev. If you're going to sing it, you must sing it correctly. The word is balls, not bells. Just saying. Kevin is typing out a Christmas song. Although the second verse is us. He said, deck the halls with bells. It should be balls of holly.
I thought it was bells too.
No.
Oh.
And not in my world. It's not anyway. And then he says, we are being really stingy. You and I.
Who?
See? It's boughs of holly. See? Thank you, Allie. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la.
Hey, she eats tofu to fix her brain in adverse ways.
Hey, that's a Scooby-Dooby song right there, Charlie.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
He said, fra ra 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 ra.
Where are you?
I will be doing some Christmas songs for y'all this year. But not until after Thanksgiving. So just going to have to get over it.
You ain't gotta wait that long. Thanksgiving's a week and Thursday, so there you go. Hot in his bucket again.
Yep. Funny, Cal. Funny. It's too early. Kelly, you should have heard Bo crowing yesterday. Yes, I said crowing. Ask Andy.
He even got it down where he almost kind of sort of sounds like it too.
Yep. Camo and Bose is here. He says, hey.
Hey, Camo and Bose.
Charlie, I think that was on, I want to say that was National Lampoon's, but I'm not 100% sure.
What's that?
Where they were singing, the Chinese guys trying to sing Deck the Halls.
Oh.
Hey, Cliff Note. Yeah, I think it was. Cliff Note's here. Says, hey.
Hey, Cliff Note.
The Christmas Story. Yeah, that might have been it too, Grizz, when they went to the restaurant to Peking Duck.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. That may be it too, Grizz. I think you may be right.
Oh, quit digging. Good boy.
I'm sure you will, Carrie. I have one of my friends that I've known for many, many years, Christy, that if you've been on my channel for any length of time, I used to live with Christy in Houston. She was my roommate. Her birthday is also December 25th, and I used to go over there on Christmas after I had Christmas with my family and stuff. I would go to her house, and we'd take Christmas stuff down and put birthday stuff up. We'd have a birthday party for her, just to celebrate her birthday as well.
Don't wave back, city folks.
You got it, Grizz. I think you're right. And they went for the Peking duck. I always wondered what it was peeking at. But
well, I could tell you, but you probably wouldn't like it.
he's incorrigible, y'all. I'm just telling you, incorrigible. I knew, though, a quick way to irritate him, though, is to start speaking in Spanish, because he doesn't understand it.
Hey, this here's America. We speak American.
Y'all hear that? We speak American, not English. We speak American. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that, Allie. It's hard for us to watch live streams. We're barely, doing a live stream is okay, but for me to actually download and keep up, Like I've got Andy's phone because I'm reading comments on his phone.
Yeah,
The thing, the
a good
video's
20 minutes
about
behind.
15, 20 minutes behind, and it just sits there and buffers and buffers and buffers, and it makes it so hard to keep up with anything. It's really difficult to watch a live
The
stream.
chat itself will keep up, but the video won't.
Yeah, it just makes it tough. But I'm sorry I missed you. I'll go back and try to watch the replay. Do you remember about how far into the live it was? I'll try to go back and watch the replay. Because sometimes that's easier. Yeah.
The replay will work fine. As long as you let it go through processing and everything.
Mm-hmm. Allie says she got to talk to Alaska Prepper. Awesome sauce. Love you, Kel. She's getting ready to go start loving leftovers.
That's good.
Yeah, they're doing filming a loving leftovers, where they take leftovers and transform them. Pretty awesome. So next week, well, actually later this week, Joan and I think I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing some crafting. I am going to be making a video of that. But while we're doing that video simultaneously, sorry, I need to wait for the logging truck. Simultaneously and at the same time, I'm going to do the Cheaters mac and cheese that I told you guys about on our last live stream. I'm going to go ahead and do the Cheats mac and cheese. So I'm going to be shooting 2 videos at the same time. They're not going to show them together. It's going to be 2 separate videos. But while I'm over there and have access to her little cooktop and microwave and all that stuff, we're going to go ahead and make the mac and cheese, and I'll do that video while I'm there too. So we'll be doing 2 at the same time. Angel says, tell Andy Brian got him a new puppy.
Good. What kind?
He doesn't, Carrie. She
Don't
said,
what?
which Native American language do you speak?
No.
Yeah, Allie, I don't know if I think you were on that live stream we were talking about it last time. It's a Cheaters mac and cheese, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But one of the biggest questions I've ever gotten when I did my cooking stuff with mac and cheese is that people's cheese often comes out gritty. The sauce is gritty, and they don't understand why. And it's really not anything they've done. There's just certain tips and tricks, and the types of cheese that you use can make a difference, and the way it melts, and the way you do your sauce. And it can be daunting, and it can turn people off of making homemade mac and cheese because they don't like it that way. I developed what I call a Cheaters mac and cheese, where you can make mac and cheese that's smooth and creamy and yummy, just totally delicious without having to make the bechamel and all that stuff. And it's so simple. It's even easier than mac and cheese in a box almost. I mean, it's really simple and it's so good. So I'm going to do that one while I'm there.
What's a bechamel?
What?
What's a bechamel?
Bechamel, a white sauce. And don't ask me, why don't they just call it a white sauce?
Why don't they?
I knew that was coming. I don't know, but it's called a bechamel sauce. That's the fancy name for a white sauce.
Okay, then from here on out, now it shall be known as the white sauce.
Anyway, Angel says it's a mixed breed, a mutt.
Oh.
And Allie says they call it a bechamel because it's French. So in French it's bechamel, in English it's white sauce.
This here's America, not France. So we don't speak Francese here.
We don't speak Francese, we speak American.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Y'all hear that? So y'all can be looking forward to both of those. Probably next weekend they'll both come out. Maybe one on Friday and one on Saturday or something like that. But
get on her, y'all. She got to do videos again. Get on her.
Your Uncle Alan says he thinks there's some Indian blood. He thinks he heard one of his great-great-grandmothers, which would be one of your great-great-grandmothers, was 50% Native American.
Yeah, I do have a little bit in me from somewhere on Mama's side. I can't remember from where.
Cool.
It's a little bit. It ain't a whole lot. You know what I mean?
Those of y'all that don't know who we're talking to, Alan G is actually Andy's uncle, his mother's brother. And very lovely people. He and his wife and little Jalen. Little Jalen, who is what, 6 foot?
Yeah, he's 6'3".
6'3", something. Little Jalen, he's like 6'3", and
he's bigger than I am.
He's way bigger than Andy. But Nanny is so funny because Nanny still calls him Little Jalen. But wonderful young man, very polite, very respectful. I really enjoyed getting to meet him. And they've been down here once since I've lived out here. They came down for a surprise visit, and then when I went, a month or so ago when I took Joan to see Nanny, Alan and them stopped by, so it was pretty cool to get to see them. Alan says it was your grandmother.
Okay.
And little Jalen is 6'2". I knew it was pretty close to that. Yeah, I knew he was
somewhere in
tall.
there, yeah.
Alan, did the earbuds work? I meant to ask you that. Did they work for him? Oh. He don't know. Well, he hadn't complained, so I guess that's a good thing, right? He didn't complain about him, so.
Mm-hmm.
Angel says, all right, I'm out. I'll be back. I got to help the boys with their schooling. Be back later if you guys are on. So.
Schooling's overrated.
Schooling is necessary.
Hey, I went all the way through the 3rd grade.
I hear you, Alan. Oh, no. Bubba, why are you being mean to Allie? Allie says, okay, CG, so Grizz has been super duper incredibly mean to me. I sent him lollipops to make him be nice, but to no avail. Grizz is being mean
What'd
to
she
Allie.
do? Send him tofu lollipops or something? I'd probably be mean to her too for that.
Y'all are no help. Y'all don't be picking on my Allie. I love my Allie.
I'm sorry, not even the dog would eat tofu.
Well, I don't like tofu either. I thought it was pretty gross, but I still love my Allie.
Yeah.
Allie timed me out 440 times for no reason.
That I can see.
I'm assuming y'all can hear Andy. You are losing your flames.
Yeah, no, I'm about to go stoke it up.
Which is, I mean, if you don't want to be up much longer. Up to you. Y'all are silly.
Thank you, I try.
Some of my favorite people in the world, though. So, Allie, I have an exciting announcement for you that I know you will love. I am going to start, and anybody's welcome to join collaboration videos.
Say that 3 times fast.
I know, right? But it's going to be, I'm going to call it holiday traditions or memories or whatever, where folks can share what, whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah or, maybe you don't celebrate any holiday, you just do something fun with the family, whatever it is, what kind of traditions or memories that you have from Christmas, or maybe people will maybe get together and sing a Christmas carol, their favorite Christmas carol, or just share a story or a memory, just short little videos that we can put together. So I think that's going to be really fun to see a bunch of different stuff from a bunch of people. Yeah, absolutely, Allie. We're talking about Chris, quit picking on my Allie.
But it's so easy.
Yeah, we did talk about that, Allie, with the cooking thing again, and only this time just for fun. Just for fun. No big prizes, no big nothing. It's just going to be something we do for fun.
Oh, no big prizes?
No.
Or nothing?
No. You can get a happy hallelujah, we love you, good job, brownie button, whatever, but no.
Now
Last time it got way too out of hand. It just got crazy.
Now I want brownies.
You want brownies? I'll tell Mama to make you some. Did Mom say they weren't going to be home?
For a while, yeah, they're going to wonder about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it'll be a fun one, Quinoa. I think it'll be really fun just to see traditions and memories or songs or... I think it'll be fun. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to do it with, tell everybody do it just a 1 or 2 minute clip and then put them all together in one big long video? Or just, I think maybe what I'm really leaning toward, though, is just let everybody do one on their channel and we'll set up a playlist that they can all go on. So I don't know. But what I'm definitely going to do, I talked to Cher about it. She's happy with it, so that's true, Quinoa. She said she would make you brownies, but they take too long to get here.
Well, you could always just move to Tennessee.
From Canada? She lives up by Kelly. Those things work.
See, that ain't no good.
What is today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Freaky! She could, Freaky, but then Andy wouldn't eat them.
Eat what?
Freaky says quinoa songs, you could make them out of tofu. They would travel great. She could, but Andy wouldn't eat them.
Make good for target practice. That's about it.
You might want to go stop Bo. He's eating the handles on your pole diggers.
Hey, photo.
On your hole digger thingy.
You got a long.
You know the post hole diggers? He's laying on the ground eating the handle.
You got a long. Get your stick instead. Hey.
Just
Really?
go take it away from him. Give him his stick. That's really funny. I wish I could turn the camera around, but it's all the way over there. He's just literally laying on the ground, and he's got the pole, the handle to the post hole diggers across his legs, and he's chewing off the end of it. So Andy's going to go take them away from him and give him a stick.
You the reason I can't have nothing nice. You and big girl. I know.
Told the 8-year-old Santa left me under the tree, and my dad saw Santa leave.
You and big girl.
Bet that was funny, Gary. He could, but I'm not sure that they would eat them.
Where'd your stick go? I'm gonna find your stick.
Oh, just don't tell Andy there's tofu in them?
I'll know.
He says he would know. Quinoa says she made a tofu cake once and it was good. Okay then. Thank you, Allie. Yeah, there's a dog, but not behind me. Mike Lowry says, what type of log splitter should I get, Andy?
If you can
Freaky
afford
said
it,
a working one.
if you can afford it, I'd go with gas-powered 20-ton or something. But
Well, could you hear him, Mike, or does he need to repeat that now that he's over here?
But if you ain't really wanting to spend a whole lot of money, the 10-ton manual one from Harbor Freight's awesome.
If you want to grab the camera
I
to
love
show him, you can. I just can't reach from here. I can't do it because normally I can just turn the phone, but it's over there on the tripod. And he's going to show you the one that we got him, Mike. And actually, we love it, and I can do it with no problem.
It's right there. That Mike, that one ain't gas powered as you can see, but it splits up stuff this size, no problem. That's where all that and that,
we've had a couple
and
fires too.
We've had like a couple fires out of that already. And that was just me playing with it a little bit, not really trying to.
Rounds, wasn't it? Like 3 of them that we did, I think.
That was only, yeah. No, I think that was 4 rounds, but yeah.
Something like that, but
Get the camera fixed back up.
if you're willing to spend up to $1,500, then yeah, get yourself a really nice gas powered one. Harbor Freight has some really nice ones. It was,
I want to say either 800 or 850.
Yeah, like Harbor Freight, we looked at one that we really considered, Mike. It was like $800 to $900 range, gas powered, and I think it was a 10-ton as well.
No, 20 ton.
No, 20-ton. I'm sorry.
Pull behind the truck with a trailer.
You can pull it behind your truck. You can move it where you want it. That's the one he would have gotten, but it was a budget thing for us, so we had to go with the manual.
That one was only $125.
And this manual one, yeah, was only $125. But if you have a lot of wood, then Mike, I would really gas powered one at Harbor Freight.
Afford it, yeah.
And get the warranty on it, because if something goes wrong with it, you just take it back and they give you a new one. I mean, seriously. Something of that big ticket, pay the extra for the warranty, and if something goes wrong, take it back to Harbor Freight, they'll replace it.
That saved us a whole lot on generators.
Yep, it did. It saved us a ton on generators. Tim's World says a log splitter, just hand the wife an axe. Chris says send the brownies to me, and I'll see that Andy gets them in a timely manner.
I see, I need Grizzlies on my side.
That's possible, Freaky. You never know with him. Allie says send them to her. She'll do a taste test for you. By the time they go through all of them, you may not have any left.
If they got tofu and crap in them, Miss Allie, you can have them.
Yeah, our guys get real excited when other people are around too, Carrie. I can see that. Like I said, it's cold here in western North Carolina. It's just a little chilly today, but not bad. It's like 60. Chris likes the way Tim thinks. Tim says, you know, with the hand the wife the axe, and that's your log splitter. And he says, mine's a combination log splitter / dishwasher.
I wish.
His wife. His wife.
Mm-hmm.
I know, poor Tammy. It makes you wonder, right, Allie? Allie, how's my JD? Freaky got snow today.
We can keep it.
Well, our weather is really crazy. We're going... I said today I think the high was 59, 60, right in that area. Going down to 29 tonight. But in 3 days from now, we're going to be highs in the mid-70s and lows in the upper 40s, low 50s. And then we'll have that next one, another cold front come through. But we're kind of in that pattern of hot, warm, cold, warm, back and forth. So, Mike says he bought his first chainsaw today. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Allie has him in the closet yesterday. Hopefully she let him out by now. Allie, did you let JD out of the closet?
What was he doing in the closet in the first place?
Allie put him in the closet yesterday. Hope she let him out.
Oh.
Tim says, I know, and I can't stand to see Tammy shovel snow, so I close the blinds. Y'all are cut from the same cloth, Tim. You and Andy both, and Grizz, y'all are all cut from the same cloth. I'm hoping the weather's supposed to be pretty nice for the next few days, so we got a big section back that cleaned up and all hauled off the dump. We did, what, 4 or 5 loads to the dump? So we're going to kind of start working our way back this way, and we're hoping to get it all done here, but now the weather's getting nice, and he's finally feeling better, so we're hoping to start working on some more of that. Aw, thanks, Mike. Mike says CG and Andy are great people.
Aw.
So.
I do try.
We do.
Sometimes.
How long have we been on here?
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know what time we went live.
We're gonna go look right quick and tell you.
Okay. Yeah, sure does, Freaky. It's... Like I said, he goes back to the GI doctor on the 16th of December. And then we'll find out if he's going to have another surgery or not.
1 hour, 3 minutes, and 10 seconds.
Well, there you go. We've been on here a record, 1 hour and 3 minutes. Tim, you know if any of that was true, Tammy would knock you upside your head.
I would pay to see that on video. I got a nickel in my pocket.
Lord of mercy. Yep, Sky usually makes the lives. She shares lives. And Freaky says, and yet your video shows it started 62 minutes ago. All right, Mike. See you later, sweetie. Thanks for coming by. Okay, I've never seen that in my life.
Seen what?
I'm going to show this to Andy. Look up right above Allie, right here at the name. It's not actually a name.
Spectacles.
Spectacles. Okay, I don't know who the spectacle guy is, but hi there, and as long as you're nice, you can stay. Oh my.
That is kind of cool, though.
It is cool, but I don't know how in the world he did it. Weird.
Those Bo and Ash's little fancy.
Yes, they drive me nuts. Ash taunts him, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. You watch, sometimes it, sometimes
I know, he'll jump right up there on that.
and just sit there.
Uh-huh. Looks like two moons and a frown. It looks like glasses to me. I agree with Andy. It looks like glasses, but it's just cool. I've never seen that. I don't know, Freaky. Why do people call you a heel?
On what?
Heel, H-E-A-L. Because I just love you, Freaky. I think you're all right.
I can't say what a lot of people call me, but I don't really care.
That could be, Sky. Sky says because you don't look like a toe.
Yeah.
It's possible. Well, whoever Spectacles is, that's really cool, though. I've never seen anybody do that instead of an actual name. But it says I haven't used YouTube for 4 months because of my workload. That's true. You do what you can do when you can do. Oh, I got it now. Autocorrect does it. Gotcha. Instead of hello or heel. And he said it's happened a lot this week. Oh. Fire ashes on my tablet over here. Good to know. I agree. Good to know. Yeah. I'm Josh from Texas. Hi, Josh. I'm from Texas originally. Work as a psychiatrist. Yeah, I bet you have been busy here lately. Freaky, you know I love you just like you are. And you know if I thought you were going too far, I'd just ask you politely, and you always were respectful. What part of Texas are you from, Josh? I know, right, Allie? It's cute. Bobos, what are you doing?
Probably watching Ash.
Probably. The chicken's quieted down. I think they're getting ready to start roosting time because the sun's going down. So, as y'all can see, the sun is starting to go down here. So, it's really pretty. I'd show you, but because it's like right over there. But again, I'm not actually holding my phone like I normally would be. So, all right, Grizz, love you. Say bye to Grizz.
See you later, Chris.
Coals look so pretty.
Thank you, I try.
You did good. And he's actually really good at getting the fire going. He's really good at it. I actually popped over on one of Grizz's lives last week. He and Gary were there and chit-chatted for a while. I think Brian was there too. Yep, Carrie's in Texas. It's funny how many people I met from Texas and then moved. But before then, I didn't know anybody in Texas. And I could have gone visiting. That was crazy. Isn't that weird, Carrie? Yeah, Carrie's out in a beautiful part of Texas. I lived in Alvin, which is about 30 miles south of Houston. But, of course, now I'm in Tennessee. Hey, Ash. Hold on. Come here. What are you doing? What? You are all right. Calm down. Now Bo is whining because I'm holding the cat. What?
You didn't even bring him his burrito today, either.
Yeah, chicken fried steak. Left over from over there. What are you doing? Huh? I know I love you too, but I can't see my chat and hold you too. There's no telling what people are saying over there, and the phone's just laying down on the side. You want to say hi to everybody on YouTube? Say hi. What? He really is a sweet, sweet boy, though. He's just a sweet cat. And he's a good little mouser. He has a biting problem. Well, he did. You'll be petting him like this, and he'll start nibbling like that. And I'm working on breaking him of it. I just kind of pop him on the head real easy. I don't hurt him. So he's getting where he does it less and less, but... And I don't know why he does it, but... And Cotton over there playing with his bucket again. Alright, you have to get down so I can pick up my chat and look at my chat again, because I'm being rude to our people. I'm being rude to our guests. I know, but you gotta get down. He shows real interest in getting down, doesn't he? Let me see if he'll let me hold the phone. Sometimes he will, sometimes he won't. So, let's see. Allie said she got all kinds of fire starters for Christmas. Awesome. You did. Do you remember you telling me that, Cliff?
I wonder if tofu would burn if it gets fire.
Actually, freaky, considering this cat was once set on fire, we're amazed that he gets this close to a fire.
He still tries to help me build the fire.
Sometimes I just never get over that, Josh. Ash, stop it. Chris, Tim, you're such a fibber. I have a very good friend that lives in Austin. He's just defending himself. I hear you, Kiri. I know for us, it's a good 20 minutes into any town. Hey, Skeeter, how are you, darling?
20 minutes is still too close.
Yeah, exactly, freaky. Hey, you, that's my skin. Quit. Hey, stop it. That's my skin. Crazy cat.
He puts the lotion on. You know what movie that's from, don't you?
No. Hey, Mary Beth.
I don't like you no more.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's from Joe Dirt.
Never seen it.
Oh, I really don't like you no more now. You gotta watch Joe Dirt.
Freaky. Why do I have to watch Joe Dirt?
Because it's one of the bestest movies ever, that's why.
Then why don't you own it?
I don't own any movies.
Yes, you do. You have a ton of them over there. Don't go there with me.
I own the ones you got me.
Well, that's movies. I know, because I bought you a bunch of them. All right, y'all. We are going to be losing daylight here in just a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to get the cat put down right quick for a minute. Mwah! I love you too. I know, but you got to get down. Come on. So we are going to go ahead and wrap this up. But Mary Beth just got here. I'm sorry, honey, I just got here, but we're on our way out. Actually, it's been a little over an hour.
Right,
but
about 20-30 minutes.
Hey, Brian. I know, right, Allie? It's really fun having y'all here. Hey, Brando. Anyway, I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful evening. Many blessings to all of you, and I love you very much, and we will catch y'all on the next video. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah. And we have fire.